Alrighty, everybody. And we have the final game of the Season 2 playoffs, and there will be trivia. And this has been an amazing, epic, surprising, bloodshed-fought round of matchups because every single game up to this point has gone down to the wire. And pretty much the very last question, can we keep it up? Because we have the number 1 seed in Greg, the Einstein Weinstein, going up against the number 8 seed in the Titan Chance Ellison. So I don't know what to say. And I have my co-host over there, Jeremy the Atom Adams, who wrote all these questions, and he's gonna read them off. Jeremy, once again, you get to witness firsthand potential epicness or potential tears. What do you think going in right now?
Oh, it's going to be an epic game. This is the one I absolutely wanted to be a co-host on. No doubt about it. And I really don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be.
Well, you already know. I gotta ask the $1 million question. Who do you got?
Well, I am calling my man Chance for the upset, but
thanks, buddy.
It's hard to bet against Greg, though. The guy's a behemoth.
That's what I'm saying. And unfortunately, nothing against Chance, just the way he's performed in his last 2 games. I gotta say that the odds are against him, and the way that Greg has performed all season.
Yeah.
In every trivia format we've ever seen him in, except for his last minute in the dungeon worldwide movie trivia tournament last minute entrance, he is performed at the top of any level, and of course the game against me, which was bullshit question, so that doesn't matter. we pretend that one doesn't exist. So I am gonna go with Greg, even though I hate him. Hashtag F the ringworm. So with all that being said, let's get started. I am ready for this. And in case we don't know, the first period is going to go as follows. We are going to have 7 whiteboard questions that both competitors are going to receive the same question for. They're going to write their answer down and then show it to the camera once they are called upon. And unfortunately for Greg, he only has a pen and paper, which is terrible ink, so he's going to go first on all 7 of these questions. Oh, crayon. Even worse. He's dog sitting right now, and he had to borrow his crayon from his dog. So, with that being said, Jeremy, take it away.
All right, your first question. In the category of fantasy adventure, what 2010 movie had the subtitle The Sands of Time?
If I was co-hosting with Andrew, I bet you he would ask, do you think there's sand and or time involved in this movie? That was definitely Andrew line.
He answered to both.
There is? There isn't?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crayon Man, what you got?
Prince of Persia.
Alrighty, and Chance?
Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
Time, yeah.
That's correct.
All
right, second question is in sci-fi. What 2006 film co-starred Julianne Moore, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Michael Caine?
Chiwetel Ejiofor. You like that guy, huh, Jeremy? That's twice now.
Seems like he's coming up a lot. I don't know.
That's
a lot.
I'm trying to pronounce. I'm sorry.
A lot of Chiwetel.
It's a hard name.
I'm very sick today.
And a lot
it's
of
It's a hard name. I'll give it to you.
5, 4, 3,
Chiwetel.
2.
I said Chiwetel.
Chiwetel. There we go.
And I like weather. Greg, let's see what you got, Mr. Crayon Man.
One of my favorite movies, Children of Men.
Alrighty, and Chance.
One of my favorite sci-fi movies too, Children of Men.
All
right.
Similar to Face Off, a sci-fi movie.
All right, your next question is in drama. What actor starred in The Mosquito Coast and Frantic?
I hate mosquitoes, especially when I'm on the coast. No, Jeremy, I'm just kidding, dude. I've never been to the coast.
Repeat?
I've certainly had my fair share of mosquitoes, though.
Greg wants to repeat.
All right, what actor starred in The Mosquito Coast and Frantic?
Do we have a limit on repeats? I didn't ask.
I think once we get to the second round, if we feel like it need to, but given that it's an internet show, I give a little bit of slack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, Greg.
Well, the problem is I'm only going off the Mosquito Coast. Harrison Ford?
All right, and Chance?
Because Jeremy knows what I'm saying. I said Julia Roberts.
It's Harrison Ford.
Oh, take the lead.
Greg pulls ahead.
I thought you said actress. I misheard the question.
No, I said actor, didn't I?
You did. I think I just misheard
All
you.
right. I'm sick. I'm doubting myself.
I have never heard of Frantic.
All right.
What is Frantic?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
It's a thriller from 1988, directed by Roman Polanski.
I never heard of either.
Starring Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Harrison
The only
Ford
reason I know
movie.
Mosquito Coast because of the book.
Yeah. All right. Next one is in release dates. What year saw the release of The Nightmare Before Christmas and The Age of Innocence?
Or the other movie that you had to change for.
Yeah, Henry made me try to make it easier.
I love one of these movies, and I have a baseball jersey of one of these movies. Guess which
Ah,
Is it the same movie? I think it's the same movie.
one?
I would hope it's the same movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baseball jersey.
93.
All right, and Chancellor.
The 93.
that's correct.
All right, 4-3.
All right.
Not
next one-
93,
next-
4-3.
The next one is in directors. Who directed Existence and Maps to the Stars?
Oh, wait, wrong one.
Interesting. Chance seems like he knew it right away. Greg is.
Ooh.
All right.
I think I got the right one.
All right, 5, 4, 3,
I hope I got the right one.
2.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, let's see if you got the right one, Greg.
David Cronenberg?
All righty, and Chance Man.
David Cronenberg.
That's correct.
Man,
Okay.
man, this is a
All right.
shootout.
Yeah.
4.
Something else extends and said match of stars.
All right, next one is in quotes. What 90s film has the line, "If I ever start referring to these as the best years of my life, remind me to kill myself"?
Can you repeat the whole question?
Yes. In quotes, what 90s film has the line, "If I ever start referring to these as the best years of my life, remind me to kill myself"?
I hated that I missed this one. I don't think mine was a bad guess, though.
You said 90s movie, right?
90s, yes.
Yeah, that's the guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Greg.
Mallrats?
Alrighty, and Chance.
Didn't have it.
No, the answer is Dazed and Confused.
Oh, shit.
Dazed and Confused. All right, your last question in round one is in animated.
Okay.
What 90s Disney film has the characters McLeach and Wilbur?
Remember when
McLeach.
Remember when I answered this question, I didn't realize you said animated, so or 90s. So my answer was ridiculous. Yay,
How do you spell
baseball.
McLeach?
McCleach.
What do you think?
90s animated?
I think he's in.
And 90s animated Disney.
What is he mispronouncing? McLeach? Not to your
I don't know.
standards. 5,
No, I'm pronouncing it right. I've
4,
seen this movie a million times.
3, 2, 1. Crayons down.
Oh, got it.
Greg.
Fox and the Hound.
All
That
right.
was 80s.
Come on,
Chance, man.
Chance.
Rescue was down under.
Yes, I knew.
Tie game.
Rescue is down under.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 5-5 after the first period. Holy cow.
That was a hard question, Greg.
You had to pull that one out of your butt, Chance.
I did.
And you know what helped the fact that he was able to do that? We'll hear that after this message. No, the fact that he doesn't have pants on, so he was.
Exactly.
All right, so going into the second period, luckily for Greg, the game is tied, but he is the higher-ranked competitor, being the number 1 seed, so he's going to have the choice to go first or second. Once that choice is made, the person who actually does go first is going to choose to bet on red or black, and then follow up with a number from 1 through 10. Once a category is chosen, then they can either choose to receive that category, hand it off, or re-spin, quote unquote. And then if they do choose the handoff option, they lose their following respin. So with that being said, Greg, would you like to go first or second?
I guess I'll go first. I'll keep it like the regular season.
Alrighty. And would you like to bet on red or bet on black?
Just to piss Chance off, I'm gonna bet on black.
Alrighty. And my final question
Wesley,
for you.
no!
My final, hey, that might be better for you, Chance, because you bet on red once and you prospered. So, Greg, 1 through 10. Pick a number.
And just it's not the same numbers we've said earlier, obviously, right?
No.
Okay. 4.
Alrighty, 4. Luckily or unluckily for Chance, that is a category of Pixar.
Wait, so what are my options?
You can either stick with it, hand it off, or respin.
Hey, Greg, you want to be a pal and just hand it off to me?
Yeah, just throw the game.
And do the numbers change after the numbers change?
Maybe one day, but as of right now, no.
So if I spin again, he can just say 4 and get
Yep.
Pixar.
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't want him to get Pixar, so I guess I'll take it.
You son of a bitch!
Alrighty.
Oh man.
Interesting
I can screw over on
strategy.
both fronts.
All right. Don't forget, multiple choice will
You
be
could-
available.
you could get
and
steals
there is
here,
stealing,
too.
Yes. So
Yeah.
listen closely.
How
Alright.
good are you on Pixar, Greg?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Stay
Yeah, we'll
tuned.
find out.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All right. Your
What do you
first question, Greg and Pixar. Man, I did not see this coming.
That's what she
What Oscar-winning actress provided the voice of Dory's mom, Jenny, in Finding Dory? Chance is freaking out.
I know the dad. I don't know. Oh wait, it's Diane Keaton.
That is correct.
Wow, 2 points.
I knew the father's Eugene Levy, and I really
Yeah.
wanted to say Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah. All right. What is the name of Andy's real dog in Toy Story 2?
I'm gonna need
Dude. Yeah, multiple choice. All right. Is it A, Bucky, B, Bandit, C, Buster, or D, Butch?
it's Buster.
That's correct.
It's one of
All right.
those. Once you hear it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What movie has the characters Art and Squishy?
No Squishy.
Me too. I haven't been to the gym in a while.
Ha! Good one.
5.
Repeat.
What movie has the characters Art and Squishy?
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Cars 2, B, Monsters University, C, The Good Dinosaur, or D, Cars 3?
Interesting. No Finding Nemo. So squishy. 5, 4, 3.
Monsters University.
That is correct.
Okay. That
What
is.
kind of car would be named Squishy?
Hey,
I know,
never-
let alone 2 of them.
Yeah, those were weird multiple choices.
You thought I would at least
All
have
right.
50-50.
Bugs Life and Finding Nemo in there or something.
Hey, I don't think there are any bugs named Squishy. All right, whatever.
But they
Speaking of
squish.
Right.
Bugs Squishy for a car.
You're more likely to squish a bug than a
Maybe.
car.
I kind of agree with Chance on this one.
Okay. All right, last question in Pixar. What is the highest grossing Pixar film worldwide?
Jeremy surprised.
Worldwide?
I got this one.
Worldwide.
Yeah, multiple.
All right, is it A, Finding Nemo, B, Toy Story 3, C, Inside Out, or D, Finding Dory?
Pete.
What is the highest grossing Pixar film worldwide? A, Finding Nemo, B, Toy Story 3, C, Inside Out, or D, Finding Dory?
5, 4, 3.
Dory.
That is incorrect for the steal, Chance.
Wait, worldwide?
Worldwide.
What did he say?
He said Finding Dory.
5.
I would say Toy Story 3.
That is correct. Finding Dory.
Oh, that's domestically. Domestically, it's Finding Dory.
Yep. Which
I was
is,
about to be like, Greg's right, but no, it is Toy Story 3.
I watched
right.
Dan's summer movie report. I know. All right. With the score 9-6 after that steal, Greg is up. Chance, now you're technically up for your turn. Choose a number 1 through 10, and 4 is off the table, as someone might say.
Let's go 8.
8 is the category of movie characters. That is similar to the regular season. You'll hear 4 movie characters, and you'll have to name the movie.
How many movie characters?
4.
It's 4.
4.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick again. I'll go 6.
A lot.
6 is the category of taglines.
No.
Shit.
Oh, crap. The only thing harder than characters.
Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe
see
classics,
how this
depends on
goes.
who you're talking to, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Your first question in taglines, Chance.
Uh-huh.
Name this 90s movie. Go ahead. You tell him you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You tell him you didn't do your homework.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Kindergarten Cop, B, High School High, C, The Substitute, or D, Renaissance Man?
What was the tagline again?
Go ahead. You tell him you didn't do your homework.
5, 4, 3,
the
2.
Renaissance Man.
No, for the steal, Greg.
I'm assuming it's like a play off the action thing. Like, so I'm gonna say Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah,
That's correct.
That was my next guess.
All right.
10-6.
All right. Next tagline. Name this Best Picture winner. You don't have to be a hero to do the job, but it helps.
Repeat it again.
Name this Best Picture winner. You don't have to be a hero to do the job, but it helps.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Argo, B, Spotlight, C, The Hurt Locker, or D, The Departed?
Five.
The Hurt Locker.
That is correct.
There you go.
All right.
10-7.
All right. Next one.
Okay.
Name this comedy. There's something about your first piece.
Oh, American Pie.
There we
That's
go.
correct.
Son of a bitch.
See, they're not all impossible. All
All
right.
right.
To potentially take the lead, 10-9.
I think Chance is gonna like it when he hears the word Disney.
Oh boy.
Name this Disney film from the 2000s. The end is near.
In the 2000s.
The end is near.
Wait, say the whole thing one more time.
Yeah, name this Disney film from the 2000s. The end is near.
5, 4, 3.
Ah, son of a bitch. Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Dinosaur, B, Atlantis the Lost Empire, C, Lilo and Stitch, or D, Chicken Little?
Oh boy. Is it Chicken Little?
It is.
Wow, tie game.
Correct. Wow.
I was gonna guess that before the multiple choice.
You're gonna guess what?
I was gonna guess that before the multiple choice because the sky is falling, so it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so after the second period, we have an epic showdown to nobody's surprise, given the way that this playoff round has gone so far. Woo! So, luckily for Greg, once again, since he is the higher-ranked competitor, he is going to have the advantage, which is going to go as follows. I'm going to need you to choose 3 numbers from 1 through 6.
3, 4, 1.
Okay. Alrighty. Chance, since you are behind. Oh, one last thing. Greg, would you like to go first or second? If you go first, the final question will be asked to him.
No, I'll go second.
Okay, just make sure. All right, Chance.
Okay.
Whew. Tie game.
Okay.
This is the IMDb round for your
Right.
2-pointer.
Okay.
Your year is 2008. Your actor is Edward Norton. And your genres are action, adventure, sci-fi.
2008, Edward Norton sci-fi. Wait. Is it The Incredible Hulk?
It is the
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk. 2 points.
I pulled that one too in testing. I'm like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Is it too obvious? All right, bounce back over to Greg. His 2-pointer. Your year is 1998. Your actor, Edward Norton. And your genres, crime and drama.
American History X.
Tie game.
Edward Norton gets some work on the show.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got
Apparently all of his
so
movies
far
are-
we're getting a lot of Bobby D, a lot of Edward Norton. It's sometimes how it goes. Alrighty, back over to Chance. Your year is 1965. Your genres are, your director is Sergio Leone, and your 3 plot keywords are bounty hunter, gang, and reward.
Okay. Can you run through that one more time?
1965, Sergio Leone, bounty hunter, gang, reward.
I want to say for a few dollars more.
3 points.
Yes! I'm so proud of you.
I knew it was something from the dollar show. I just couldn't remember which one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It was
The second one, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was the first one because it was before.
No, second one. Second
No,
one.
Fistful of Dollars
Yeah.
the first one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then yeah. Second
64.
one.
Yeah.
I always
That
forget
time.
Good, Bad, and Ugly is last.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's because it takes
I
place
did
first.
not think you would pull that. Wow.
The more is a good tip off.
Yeah.
All right, Greg.
Yeah. Maybe a sequel. Maybe a sequel.
Maybe.
All right, Greg. To tie it back up, your 3-pointer. Your year is 1966. Your director, Mike Nichols, and your 3 plot keywords: verbal abuse, alcoholism, and history professor.
I totally screwed this up in testing.
Yes, and you can't
That's
say
why-
why yet.
Still haven't forgiven myself.
And you cannot
Boy,
say
how's
why yet.
Buddy,
Nope.
He's afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh, tie game once again.
I screwed it up by saying whatever happened to Virginia Woolf. I got it mixed up with
Whatever,
David James.
whatever happened to her.
Jeremy,
Mixed up 2 movies.
just out of curiosity,
David
do you have any sudden death questions available if we need them?
Sure. Certainly.
All right, perfect. Chance,
Yeah.
your 5-point question.
Okay.
Your year is 2014. Now you have the option to choose 2 of the available 4 clues. Would you like the actor, director, 3 plot keywords, or genres?
Give me the actor and director.
All right. Your director, Angelina Jolie, and your actor, Jack O'Connell.
Unbroken.
Duh.
Holy cow. Potentially all comes down to this, or we will see
Because
more.
Angelina Jolie's made a lot of movies.
She made a few. She made a few.
But that could make it tougher because she hasn't
I
made
watched
a lot
that.
of movies.
I watched that with my grandfather. He really enjoyed it.
All right, Greg, game face, bro. Game face. Your year is 2002. What 2 clues would you like?
Yeah, actor, director.
Your director is Alexander Payne, and your actor is Jack Nicholson.
That's about Schmidt.
Ah,
We are going to sudden death.
All right. So what do we do? What do we do now?
This is
this
going
whiteboard?
to be whiteboard. Hit answer until you miss.
Okay. Oh,
Last
so,
last man standing.
Okay.
All right.
Jeremy.
Well, now I end up getting blamed for whoever wins or loses.
Yes.
Yep. Way to go, Jeremy.
All right.
I didn't think that would happen.
And
All right,
because
you guys ready?
because this is not based on points for the league, all the ones you get correct will count, so you can actually break a record. So
Okay.
and,
Okay.
yeah, everything will count. So take it away. And hey, Jeremy, just a heads up.
Yeah.
Once we have a winner, don't say yes or no until both answers are revealed, and
I won't.
draw some tension. So
I
leave it at
will.
that.
I will do that. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What James Bond film has Bond girls named Madeline and Lucia?
What did I say? You and James Bond.
I like James Bond.
Mike, if you want to turn your audio on and boo, go ahead. For the team tournament, I'm gonna suggest we actually invite people to be in the background and cheer and shit.
Kind of like the actual Schmodown?
Yep. 5,
I really hope there's only one Lucia.
3, 2, 1. Greg, you are the higher ranked competitor.
Spectre.
All right, and Chance.
Spectre.
You're both correct.
Wow.
Who was
All
Madeline?
right, guys.
Madeline was Lea
Madeline-
Seydoux. Lea
Yeah,
Seydoux.
Lea Seydoux. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's her name? Oh shit! I
Yeah.
didn't remember that.
All right.
Okay.
That's how memorable that movie is. Because no one remembers her name.
All right.
Well, I always remember Monica Bellucci.
Yeah. She's Cougar.
All right, guys. What is the name of the wife of Leonidas in 300?
I like this one.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. What is the name of the wife of Leonidas in 300?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greg, you got the option. Do you want to go first or second this time?
I'll just keep going because you can't see. Gorgo.
We can see pretty good, so for future reference. All right, Chance.
Gorgo.
Damn, you're both correct. Wow. I thought for sure someone would miss on that one.
I almost did
All right.
because I was thinking of Troy.
Oh. The one based on real history. The one based on real history.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
All right,
Not
guys.
really.
What is Jason Segel's profession in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
How like specific are you
Write,
gonna
write whatever you want, and if you want to
Yeah.
write a few words, write as much as you want, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
One
I-
more time, please.
Yes, what is Jason Segel's profession in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
And given the stakes, Chance, that's going to be your last one.
Okay.
So, like I said, Greg, write as much as you want, and
Oh, I'm writing a lot.
all right. 5,
Get my marker.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm sure it's enough. Crayon down. Greg, do you want to reveal first or second? We can see pretty good, so it's up to
Let's
you.
answer.
All right, Chance, what'd you write?
I believe it was a composer.
All right, and Greg.
Yeah, music composer, writer, supervisor for TV/movies, specifically the TV show that Sarah Marshall was on.
You're always such a damn show off. Can't you just write TV composer like a human being?
Well, I didn't know what you were going for.
Wow.
All right. In the movie Cool Hand Luke, Paul Newman wins a prison bet by binge eating what food item?
Gotta love this one. And I'll even give you an internet high five if you can say how many.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I forget.
5,
Okay, question. Like, do you want like?
4,
Okay, I'm just
what,
gonna.
3,
what type of food item?
2,
I don't know how specific you want, but okay.
1. There's only one answer. So
Yeah.
They're really.
all right.
Well, there is, but like,
No, I know.
want
I
him
know.
to
If
go
I
I
know
want
what.
him to
You,
go first now.
all right. Yeah. What you got?
me,
Chance. Yeah. Chance.
hard-boiled eggs.
Greg.
Yeah, eggs.
Yeah. Eggs.
I was just looking for eggs.
I
Yeah.
didn't know if you wanted hard-boiled or not.
I mean, he's not gonna eat. He's not gonna eat them raw.
Wait, it could be scrambled.
Eating all those
Right.
scrambled eggs.
Oh, scrambled eggs.
All right. What actor starred in the action films Abduction and Tracers?
Unfortunately, I knew this.
Yeah, no, I don't think this should be ostracized for not knowing this.
Yeah.
Now, I think I know it based off one, but I can't remember the other one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greg, what do you want?
Let me go first, just so I can be sure. Taylor Lautner.
All right. Chance.
Taylor Lautner.
Okay.
That's correct, man. This is gonna keep going for a while.
What's wrong with Tracer?
Tracers, I can't remember who directed. I think wasn't like John Singleton direct. No, he directed Abduction.
Which one?
I
Which
forgot
one was
Tracers.
Tracer?
I forgot. No one saw it.
What is that movie about?
You got
Yeah, I don't
abduction. That's
know.
all that matters.
All right.
This is gonna be a battle. Everyone's gonna be like,
Sure
"Why
is.
is this video 8 hours long?" You'll see.
Exactly. All right. Pee-wee mistakenly thinks there is a basement at what famous location in Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
I was excited that I got this one.
Oh shit! I don't know repeats.
Nope.
All right.
Damn it.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any more
I don't.
repeats. Was it because I was talking? Because I might give you a little leeway.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you were talking.
Yeah, let me say. I'll say it one more
Another one.
time.
You can
All
get
right.
another-
Pee-wee mistakenly thinks there is a basement at what famous location in Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
I'll stop talking. It's too much pressure.
Yeah.
It's
It's tense.
4,
I know
3,
this.
2, 1. Marker down. Greg, let's have you go first since Chance isn't sure.
Oh, the Alamo.
All right, and Chance.
Didn't have it.
And we have a winner. The
Wow!
winner is Greg.
After 7 sudden death questions,
Wow.
the number 1 seed barely beats the number 8 seed, which is by no means a downgrade, or I don't know the word for that, but a bad thing against the number 1 seed. That is just an epic performance by the number 8 seed. Oh my god, I'm at a loss for words, and let's talk the ecstatic Einstein-Weinstein first. Number 1 in the standings, but not necessarily number 1 in anybody's hearts. What's your thoughts on your performance, your opponent, the new format, the league in general? Floor's yours. You've earned it.
First of all, I think people love me, obviously. Second of all, the new format is bullshit. I'm dominating throughout the entire season, and then you change up the format in the playoffs.
You scored
what-
27 points. What is your complaint? You technically have scored more points today than you did in any game in the regular season. So what
That
is
was,
your
only
real
because, that was
complaint?
only because of sudden death.
You still would have scored 20 if he wouldn't have, so that's on par with what you were scoring anyway.
Hey,
Do you have any
this is my
real
time.
criticism?
my time.
Oh my
This is
God.
my time.
I can't wait for our singles match. Just wait.
Yeah, I know you're not looking forward to that after this the display I put on.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Just
But no, I want to give a shout out to my opponent, Chance the Titan Ellison. That was a hell of a match. He took me to the wire, obviously. I was you didn't let us speak beforehand, but I was going to make a joke about I was going to give him a chance to beat me, but I was so confident in myself. But I'm glad that this was, I think, the first actual hard match I've had all season. So people who haven't seen me in like Full Metal trivia or the other trivias wouldn't know my kind of knowledge. They would just think it's a good bit of luck, but they could see now that I did great. But yeah, obviously it wasn't my best second round performance in Pixar. I might have to apparently go back and research that. But luckily, he also got a pretty hard one in taglines, which I think helped. And then the IMDb rounds were just easy as crap. But then, yeah, it was a great match. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad Chance was my first opponent, and I'm looking forward to competing against. I believe it's Jacob or Jen is who I'm competing against next. And
who let's start there. Who would you like to face? And who, if you were, obviously knowing you, you're not. But if you were to not want to face one of them more, who would it be? So.
This is actually a general toss-up of who I want to face because they're both champions. So when I beat either one of them, I'll be beating a champion. Jacob was a champion in Worldwide Movie Trivia. Jen is a champion of your first season league. So either beating either one of them will be a big feather in my cap. I think will really people who still might doubt me. It'll really cement my status. So it's really, honestly, I don't have a preference. I want to beat either one of them because they are both insanely good competitors both ways. So I want to beat either one of them for sure.
All right. So if you were to go into the finals on the other side of the bracket, other than your teammate, which obviously that's the obvious answer, who would you like to see in the finals? Out of Robert, Mike and Zach.
I really want to. I mean, this would kind of validate him, but I still want to beat him. I really want to beat Robert, but it would kind of validate him if he got to the finals.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to be there, but I want to beat him. So I'll say that.
And if you had to make predictions for the other four, since you are the number one seed, who in your ideal world, who would be the winners out of Jen and Jacob, Robert and Mike, and Zach and Luca?
Well, I mean, it's going to be Luca and me in the finals. I've been saying this from the beginning. It doesn't matter what the other competitors are. The ring rates are going to be in the finals. We're going to have our number one contender championship, and we're going to be number one in the team league when one of us, either me or Luca, win the finals. So it's not going to matter either way. That's all that matters is me and Luca are going to win.
All right, then with that being said, congratulations to you and good luck against either Jen or Jacob. Let's move over to our unfortunate loser in Chance. All right, Chance, let me start off with making the pun that Greg would have wanted. A lot of people might not have thought you had a chance, but you did. And you only lost by 1 point against the most dominant in this league. Because, it's the way it went, it's just, whatever. So what are your thoughts? The new format, your opponent, the fact that it went to the wire, the highest scoring combined, everything.
No, yeah, I enjoy the new format. I think it's a fun way to shake things up a bit. As far as my opponent, hey, we both put on a hell of a match. Can he say he beat me? No, he went away with the win, but he can't say he beat me. No, he can't do that. When I was in sports, my coach always told me, just just put it on the field, and then if you did that, you have nothing to be ashamed of. So I have nothing to be ashamed of in this match.
I would consider this of a foot race where it's literally the win of a nose. So
yeah, one question.
All right, did you know Alamo, or did you just did you just blank, or what happened?
Yeah, I kind of blanked. I haven't seen PB Playhouse enough to remember that. I haven't seen it in a while. I think if I would have had a few more seconds, maybe I would have pulled it, or if I'd seen it more. But yeah, it was just a hard pull if you don't know the movie very well.
So it's one of those where I've only seen the movie once, and it's just so memorable for me because I just connect two movies, The Hangover and Pee-wee's, where I think of Zach Galifianakis' character. Did Caesar really live here? And just hear that in Pee-wee's voice at the Alamo, and it's like, is there really a basement? And it's just like, oh my god, it's just I don't know, I'm weird like that, and I get connections like that. So it's unfortunate you missed that and you lost on one that you maybe think you should have known in hindsight, but it just didn't happen that way. But hey, I can't think of the word for this. Just don't look down on yourself. Obviously you're not, but I don't want anyone to look down. You did great. Do you have any predictions on what's going to happen? Jen versus Jacob is going to face the winner of who you just lost to. Who do you think is going to win that, and then who do you think would win out of those? I know it's tough.
I think Jen versus Jacob. I don't know how their regular season match went, but I think she'll beat Jacob in the tournament. As far as it would go with Jen v. Greg, there's no pacifier or there's no mention of Pearl Harbor. I think Jen could take it, but it's good. I could see the same thing happening for that match, like going sudden death.
Yeah, and it's just kind of luck of the draw. How about on the other end? We have who would potentially be facing one of them in the finals. We have Mike versus Robert and Zach versus Luca. Do you think there could be any upsets on that end, or do you think it's definitely how it should be?
I think Zach could upset Luca. If he has a good match, I think you could see Greg v. Zach in the final.
That would be an interesting one. It'd be a rematch, and it would also just be a nice little storyline. The doubter versus the most cocky. So yeah, that would be
right.
And that for me personally, that is the only one that I said legitimately could happen. Is the way that Luca played against Jacob, and the way Luca played against you, or
no, I didn't play Luca. I played Zach.
The way Luca played in his last game, I'm whatever. But the way Luca played in his last game, it wasn't as great, and Zach's been on tear right now. So that's the one where it's like I think an upset could happen there, but it's really tough to bet against the the 2 seed versus the 7. What do you think about Robert versus Mike?
toss up. I played Robert, and he beat me out on off. He beat me out on off day. Mike is interesting though. I think he's what's he ranked number
Three.
2 or 3? 3? Okay. I would go Mike, although don't sleep on Robert. I think he could take it if questions go his way.
All right. So with all that being said, is there any last words you have in your unfortunate goodbye of season 2?
Yeah, this was a fun time. I don't. Hey, people shouldn't be sleeping on me. I was a last minute filler, and I ended up finishing the top spot and almost beating the number 1 seed. So, keep that in mind. Look out for me and my teammate, not that dangerous, Notorious Russell Howell in the team tournament. Notorious CHA and CE. We are going to take that thing by storm. And look out for me. Check out my show, Full Metal Trivia. That's all I got, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Henry.
Definitely, man. I can't wait to see some more of you, and it was nice getting to know you. Moving on to
totally.
my co-host, who is also a member of the Full Metal Trivia crew, Jeremy. Let's go to them.